The air is fresh, crisp, and each morning there's a light dusting of frost that's coating the ground like powdered sugar. The heart tree has dropped all her leaves and the wind has changed course, bringing with it the natural storms of the season. My heart longs for the time of year when the harvest begins to close, the garden is done, the chickens are tending to the run, making soil for next year's garden, and the freezers are nearly full. The smell of sweet spices and cinnamon fill the house. The sun is lazy to rise and the days are short. The cold hardy crops have sweetened with the pressure of the approaching winter. My heart begins the transition from cultivating and harvesting to resting and tending. We begin processing the goodness of God's pursuit and His faithful pouring out of His peace in our lives. It's the season that my heart and family begin to count our blessings and remember daily what God has done. To enrich our friendships, to bring the depth of life to our community that we have been so richly given. Though we are still working hard, the space is being made for hot cider sits on the covered porch, puzzles and warm fires, good books, and dreaming as a family.
guys, well, as you see, we got all the leaves blown into a pretty much kind of a big long pile here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to move them really effectively with the leaf blower there. So what I'm going to do is start filling up the wheelbarrow over here with leaves and taking them over to the chicken run. So we'll go ahead and get started with the leaf moving. That is definitely some of the easiest shoveling I've ever done. Well, I know it probably doesn't look like I'm getting much of the leaves moved, but actually I'm making a nice little dent in here. And I mean, that is the kind of quintessential leaf pile that every kid loves jumping into. So making some progress. The chickens are loving the leaves in the run there. I'm sure you can probably see them back there. Let's see if we can't get a, you can see them right there. They are loving it. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, I've got about half of the leaves done and over into the chicken run there. So they should all fit in there. Making progress, slow and steady, but we're getting there. But I think we're gonna end the video here for tonight, and we'll get back at it probably tomorrow. So have a good night, guys. We love you, and thanks for following along. Bye.